Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We sincerely hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you enjoy today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject: why do cats walk in circles before eventually lying down? Cats, in many ways, are like children. So much of what they do, at least on the surface, makes very little sense at all. And as adults, sometimes we just have to sit back and smile. However, as is true for felines 99.9% of the time, everything is done for a reason. Even things we find rather amusing, nothing is accidental. A grand purpose always reigns supreme. When it comes to circling prior to lying down, it's really all about preparation, securing the area, making sure it's fit for the job, and appropriate for the moment. Simply plopping down at random just won't cut it, especially if we're talking about the floor. When it comes to the most notable reasons behind this little dance, let's begin with survival. It's all about establishing a comfort zone. Without that, cats have nothing, and they know it. Relying on instincts, cats will circle to make sure the coast is clear. No predators. Nothing in the distance planning a sneak attack. Cats use all of their senses to detect potential threats. The act of circling can give a feline valuable information about the area, and while all of this can take no more than 5 to 10 seconds, that time is certainly well spent. Even a house cat of 20 years that uses your living room floor as a napping space with no threats in sight is still not immune from this routine. Another reason for the circle life, well, it's all about establishing a certain level of comfort. I mean, who doesn't love a nice bed? And cats, well, a bed is whatever they make it. A box, some grassy spot in your yard, a slab of concrete, whatever it is, a cat will find ways to make it better. Felines will take a walk around as a way to make sure that anything that can be pressed down and potentially made softer will be just that. Have you ever seen your very own cat go over to their bedding and just knead it for several minutes at a time, making sure everything is as cozy and as comfortable as possible? Circling is one way to make sure that this five-star setup is the very best that it can possibly be. Assume the resting position. That's yet another reason for circling. Some felines will feel the need to circle as a means to wind things down, literally wind things down. The curling up into a ball can actually start from the standing position, essentially spinning like a top before winding up like a pretzel, almost like a gymnast doing a floor routine. On cold nights, even in the comforts of the great indoors, cats curl to maintain that all important body heat. And that curl up can be made all the more glorious thanks to a little pre tuck circling. On the flip side, some cats will circle in search of locating a cool spot within existing bedding, or just the existing ground in general. We kick things off in this subheading talking about security, taking a bit of a walk around to make sure the boogeyman isn't prowling about. It's all about instincts. And closing out this subsection, let's talk about unwanted guests of the tiny varmint variety. Felines, most notably in the wild, will circle around in an effort to find a resting spot that is free of critters. More natural instincts kicking in. The circle motion clears the area, potentially causing existing creepy crawlers to find another spot. More common in senior cats, although potentially impacting felines of all ages, some cats feel the need to circle a resting area simply because lying down is not as easy as it once was. The days of just plopping down are over. Some cats almost need what can only be described as a head start in order to relax. Lying down has now become a chore. Felines that are dealing with arthritis, injury, and other body pains of potentially internal and external reasons will be more focused and careful when it comes to how they settle themselves. Attempting to rest can be quite painful. In a quest to find comfort, transitioning from a standing or sitting position to one of curled up relaxation can be a daunting task. If you've noticed that your cat is having trouble lying down and also getting up from a resting position, please contact your vet as soon as possible. Being proactive can lead to early and beneficial treatment that can potentially grant your pet some much needed relief. Resting should always be an enjoyable experience for your cat, not something they should dread or fear. If your cat circles as a means to soften the discomfort of merely lying down, snap into action and be the hero that your pet needs and deserves. So, on that note, it's story time. We have arrived. Does your cat do a little 70s disco dance before lying down? Perhaps a little Bee Gees staying alive before resting? If so, please let me know in the comment section below. One of my cats used to circle, lie down, stand up about 10 minutes later, circle, lie down, stand up, circle, rinse, and repeat. And when I say circle, I mean a tight circle. Here again, funny to watch, but there was a method to the madness, I am sure. At any rate, I think I'm talking in circles at this point, so that is my cue to hit the happy trails. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.